Hello all and welcome to your first training module and welcome to the experience of being a Residence Life staff member. We're excited to have you. It is one of the great leadership opportunities for people your age. So congratulations on being here and welcome to the experience. In this training session, I'm going to walk you through a couple of points. One, walk you through what the role that you play in the larger university picture. I'm also going to highlight some of the goals and values that the Residence Life Management team has set up in years past in order to make the residence experience the best for all students. And lastly, in leading up to being the first session in a year-long training and development program that we create for you, I'll give you a bit of insight into the types of training that you will receive or could receive and how that can impact the residence experience and the university experience for all students, including yourselves. So let me start by saying rock stars. When I see this picture, it could be you guys hooting and hollering and having a good time, or these could be your fans letting you know that they appreciate you and you're doing a good job. So the university experience. Now the university counts on their student leaders for a large amount of what the experience delivers. If some of you remember the recruitment team, the student recruitment team that goes around to different high schools, we also run residence tours during our open house experiences. So the recruitment really draws the students in, gives them their first taste of what this might be, and plants the seed of what that entire experience is going to be. And the Residence Life staff plays a large role, but not the only people who play that role. From there, the students get their acceptance and their anxieties and desires and all the feelings that you had when you first got your acceptance are now their reality. They're invited to a new student orientation to get to familiarize themselves with the campus. And that's something, again, that the residence plays a good role in the summer, where we give them a chance to, where the university gives them a chance to get themselves oriented to the university. The new student orientation, for the most part, is letting students be able to ask questions about their living accommodations, roommates, any of the rules and policies. We're able to speak with the parents at this time and put them at ease about safety. So all types of things like that is a very good part of residence to be able to speak to the university experience. Move-in is an administratively heavy process where 1,000 students are moving in over the course of a couple weeks. And most of those students are moving in over the course of one weekend. You'll remember the role that the residence leaders played, from meeting people in the parking lot, to giving them directions, to being there when they first get their keys, to walk them up to the room, and all sorts of things that go into the move-in process. For the residence management team, it's a very good show of what can happen, or how organized a university is, and really is, from the parents' perspective, one of the few times that they will be involved. So it's an important weekend for us. The orientation social programming is another big piece, where our students move in and get an experience for the weekend through the residence orientation programs that are set up. Those students are given the chance to have fun and play games and meet their roommates and their floor mates and their housemates and even some other people that share similar interests. Everybody who lives in residence is invited to this, which pales a bit in comparison to what Frosh Week has traditionally been, where the numbers are capped based on how many Frosh kits or how many Frosh teams there are. So in some ways, the orientation weekend is a massive production and helps really set the standard for what is going to be happening throughout the year through community development and making sure that important safety information is passed. And then we move on to the school year. And the school year is supporting students, and that's us supporting you, and that is you supporting other students and us supporting other students and using the resources on campus so that every student, no matter their need, is able to get the student support that they need. As we're going through and as their year in residence or the university experience progresses, the hope of the university is that the students have some added value given to them. It's easy, and maybe some people assume that's how university is, that you just go to classes and go home and it's study, study, study. But you know as well as I know that becoming involved and meeting new people and stretching yourself and challenging outside of your comfort zone are all great opportunities to add value to the experience. And finally, that's how we retain students. The residence experience a little closer to home. I'm going to give you a little bit of a chance to digest our mission statement and some of the goals and values that we've worked towards strengthening over the last couple of years. And you'll see some here like safety and security, community development, allowing people to learn about themselves, about something they're interested in, or their academic pursuits. We strive to give students a bit of understanding about civility and what it means to be part of a community and appreciate others' diversity. And at the end of the day, while all this is happening, we're hoping that students are able to develop a sense of integrity, give quality or a level of quality that they're comfortable with, and generally live well. And whether that's a nice balance between social or getting involved in something that gives them energy back, all of our values and our goals are things that the Residence Life Management team tries to coach you, the student leaders, in promoting these things within our communities. And lastly, how do you get there? How do you go from a hiring weekend in January to being able to provide all this service? The residence management team and all of our backgrounds in education give an excellent opportunity for the students, to learn about a whole range of issues that are listed here. We go through the safety and security. We let you know what the rules are and how to enforce them, but also to pass information along to the other students. We can't expect that you will be in every situation that safety and security becomes an issue, but we do hope that you pass on the education and tips on how to make these buildings safe and secure for every single student that lives here, and their parents who trust us. We'll go through some facilities, usually with the maintenance guys, and give you some, the maintenance caretakers, and give you a bit of a tour of where things are located, where you'll find things, and some really easy stopgap measures in case something happens and you need to respond to, say, shutting off the water in a tap before the maintenance guys get there, the maintenance caretakers get there, so that they can deal with it. The community development piece is another one that we strive to get great communities built through. And these are all types of things like how to get them, how to do programming, how to talk to people, how to network, how to give people an opportunity, how to lead other people. All of these are through our community development training that you'll be able to take the tips and be able to communicate them out and make sure that your community is developing appropriately. The admin is another side of things that we need to take. Although it seems at times that the administration piece is just an extra burden on your fun job as a residence life staff member, on the back end from a management and a supervisory standpoint, the administration is one of the most important pieces that happen. So your training and development will give you an opportunity to learn all the expectations and what happens in each of the administrative processes, and encouragement and follow-up to make sure that all the information is collected and we're able to make some decisions with it. And finally, the student issues. The students that come are are all great students, but some of them end up having some particularly some issues that prevent them from being either the best person that they can be, or prevents us from developing strong communities. And these issues can range from mental health to roommate issues to concern for students and academic support, from eating disorders to self-harm to alcohol abuse, or all types of student issues that could come across. And so we've got one full year starting now until around exam times next year that we will give you skills to be able to complete your job and to make that residence experience, the goals and values, and the entire university experience the best that it can be. So welcome again, rock stars. Looking forward to things, and there'll be some information for you on what I'm hoping you can do to prove that you understand. You're ready for the experience.